allow me to talk about, to make another appeal to the warmth and the court-martial of Uganda, that one, from here at the mission, those two elements, Mr. Gare and Josh, have come up with an attitude towards each and every welfare and each and every package sent to us. Guys have taken a big tendency of obtaining by false pretense what's not theirs, talking to those two elements. And we appeal to the Seattle, Washington Capitol Police that these two elements have followed welfare sent to different people, and they have taken it a big thing upon them to tell people utilize them as they wish, as they put it on them. A young man called Josh from Washington, related to our mission, and he's been coming to Uganda so often, and an old man and a friend to Stephen Damulira Mayanja called Mr. Gare is also part of this confusion all here at the mission Yukum. So we cannot imagine that Mr. Gare is told people to steal our property and steal our money sent by World Outreach Ministry Foundation, and he wants to bring our money in his time. We appeal to the Capitol Police that even Josh wants to buy our property in their time. So we appeal to the police and Madame Grace of Warmth that we wish to call upon our property and money stolen by Gary and Josh, because I understand that Mr. Easterly talks to Mr. Gary as he steals our welfares and property, and Gary just puts it on go on. Yet he does not want to pay our property. He does not want to buy what is told boys to steal here in Uganda. He says he wants his time in everything, while our property reach Uganda in our own time. I appeal to the Seattle Police that we are calling upon our staff in our time. People who have robbed here at the US Embassy talking to each other, they must not buy our stuff in their time. They must buy our stuff in our time, because they have stolen our property in our time. We wish to have our money and property they have stolen at the US Embassy, missionaries' part, former US ambassadors' part, Nuts like Robert Kayanja part, etc. You see, Robert, according to the actions he's doing here within church people and the US Embassy, is proving himself to be a nut full 100. And that's why we say we can't stay close, Robert. We just need to stay far from Robert. We appeal to Warmth that the far this obtaining falsely is gone, and our talking has increased everywhere. People who told people to steal our property don't want to buy our stuff in our time. They want to buy our stuff in their time. In 4 years, in 5 years, they think it is okay to say, I will buy them in 5 years, yet they stole what had already reached its destiny. We appeal to whoever thinks is responsible and whoever thinks is the one in charge, that we are calling upon our property in our own time. We cannot wish anybody to buy our property in his time, yet our property had reached its destiny in our own time, at our own will. Like this note of Miracle Center Cathedral, Kayanja Robert. He finds our things within the embassy walls. Within the embassy walls, that's where he steals our property from. He can't say we must give him time. So we appeal to Capitol Police that their response in time to buy our property proves their drag pressure upon them. Because if they cannot buy our property in our time, claim that we must give them big time, it is really crazy. It's a notish thing. They are not all who think they must buy what they have stolen in their own time. Look what Lisa. He raped a kid when he's dragged a kid seriously. We are calling upon the Capitol Police that Mr. Gary and Josh and Kayanja Robert, they have played it not full 100. We need our property in our time, not in their time, because our property had reached its destiny. Then they stole it under a cocaine drugged pressure. We are calling upon the Warmth official who is responsible in sending our welfares to us, the one who joins our welfares to UCOM welfares, Madam Grace, that this theft, it is getting wider and wider, and people who authorize acceptance to rob here in the mission UCOM don't want to buy what they steal in time. They say we must give them time, yet we pay taxes in time. We pay their taxes in time as US government calls for their taxes, so we do pay their taxes in time. We are calling upon the Capitol Police, we are calling upon Madam Grace, Warmth official, that every person, we can include Mr. Gary, we include Josh, we include Eastley, we include Keith Johnson. They all accepted their friends to rob our property, and they are seeking to bring our property in their time. It is not possible that we will accept their time in our property, which they steal at its destiny. Thank you very much.